Welcome back to the AB Scale Project. I'm Krager. This is Off Bravo, and today we're starting off with another one of the Classic Robot Heroes Grimlock. Looks pretty good. You can tell he has the dinosaur head on his shoulders. Of course, this is a Playskool. I mean, don't expect a lot out of it. He looks pretty cute. Let's look at that head sculpt. Very Grimlocky, but overall pretty neat. And of course, being a Playskool, he's one step changer. So we just pull up the tail. There we go. And there we have dinosaur mode. Again, very chibi, cutesified Grimlock. They gave him, jets back there for some reason. But otherwise, not too bad. Again, just kind of lift him up. Gotta flip that tail up in the back. Overall, not too bad. I mean, he has no articulation to speak of. But again, this is for kids. You can't expect a whole lot out of them. Alright, let's go ahead and get on to our serious entries. Next, we're going to look at the Flame Toys Furai Windblade model. Now, she looks really good. She comes with hands that hold the swords, that you take the swords out in their fists. And she also comes with open hands. You get a good shot of those. She gets left and right on those. Usually with the Furai kits, you get a completely closed fist, a kind of more open fist for weapons and the open hands. But she only came with the, the weapon holding fists and the open hands. So a little disappointing. But otherwise, she looks really good. Things that I'm kind of disappointed in this model. They gave her clear eyes, but they didn't give any access for light, so she won't be true light piping. If I didn't have my, focus light on her, you wouldn't be able to see her eyes because that brow extends out so far. I mean, without the lights on her, you can't tell she has eyes at all. But otherwise, she looks really good. She does have trouble standing up on her tiny feet, so she kind of relates to the original T30 in that way. But otherwise, I think she looks really good. Now, as far as size, put her next to Optimus Prime here. And you see, she's pretty much a Voyager. Yeah, that made her really tall, but I can see why. As small as some of the pieces were on her, if they scaled her down to deluxe, those parts would be ridiculously tiny. So, let's compare her to our current Windblade winner, which is the Titan's Return. Now let's get move some people over so you can actually see it. Stand. Alright, there we go. There we got everybody in the frame. Alright, there's Titan's Return Windblade. And you can see how much of a height difference there is between them. And I still like the Titan's Return. And since there's no transformation on the Furai model, we don't have a transformation to compare, so we'll go ahead and skip to the question. Could she be our Chug Windblade? If you have nothing else, I'd say go for it, but otherwise, I still like the Titan's Return for the scale, and also the fact that it transforms, but this is still cool to have on your shelves. I mean, she looks good. She just doesn't really scale to anything. Alright, let's go on to the next thing. So last up for today, we're going to look at the Walmart exclusive Legacy Sandstorm. Now this, of course, is a recolor of the Kingdom Scorponok. We'll go ahead and bring him in. And we see that it's pretty much just a repaint with a new head. This, of course, is the mutant head of or an homage to the mutant head of the original figure. But otherwise, it looks pretty good. I mean, it looks like a sand scorpion. So, not too bad. Let's get a 360 view of him. All his legs kept back there. The hollow tail for transformation and the hollow legs to save price. But otherwise, not too bad. Now, I picked him up because he's also the Shattered Glass Scorponok. So he's going to be in the running to be on the Shattered Glass shelf instead of the Beast Wars shelf. So, since this is a new character, we're going to go ahead and trigger our process. So we'll start off by looking at the robot mode. And there's all the other molds. The reissue Scorponok for the BotCon recolor of the original Scorponok. So, between the two, this one's kibble has a lot less shelf consuming. Articulation wise, I mean, really, this one only has ankle tilts over the original. The original actually wasn't too bad posability. The large fists did make it hard for him to pose well, but otherwise, really not a lot of room between them. Alright, let's take a look at the Scorpion mode. And here we have Sandstorm in Scorpion mode. And, it's as close to Scorpion they can make it. I'm not going to lie, I'm not a huge fan of this transformation scheme. And I've probably got it mistransformed. But, still, it looks like a Scorpion from the front. So that's what we're going to go with. Let's look at it next to the original Scorponok. And you see the... let's go ahead and move off Bravo out of the way. You can see that the colors was really the only thing that changed as far as the Beast mode is concerned. There's no remolding, it's all just recolors. Alright, let's take a look at it next to our reissue Scorponok. You can see the original was a lot more flat. And the tail was definitely a lot more intimidating. Of course, that's also because, it had the strike feature on it. That was kind of difficult to work, actually. There you go. Yeah, there you go. But anyway, I still kind of like the newer one better just because it looks a little bit more show accurate. And, more, beast accurate, I should say. But anyway, let's go ahead and get our final thoughts. So who is the winner of the Shattered Glass Scorponok / Sandstorm? Between the two molds, for scale, I like the Legacy more, and for kibble, I like the Legacy more. So, the winner is the Legacy from Walmart. Now, Walmart did have another Buzzsaw off of Waspinator and another Cheetor repaint, but I really had no attachment to those characters, so I'm not going to buy them to review them. So, the only one of the repaints you're going to get is the Sandstorm or Shattered Glass Scorponok, because, I think he's pretty cool. Comes with the bee still, comes with the missiles still, just like the Kingdom. Overall, your Shattered Glass Scorponok / Beast Wars Sandstorm is the Walmart Legacy. So, there you have it for today. You got a Playschool Grimlock, a model Windblade, and our new Shattered Glass Scorponok / Beast Wars Sandstorm. So, thanks for joining us today on the AB Scale Project. If there's a character you'd like to see, put your request in the comments below. Please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see y'all later.